Hello, if you're watching this video, this tarot reading is for you. So, let's get right into it. What inspired me to do this tarot reading is that I was having thoughts about traveling and just like winging it, like just traveling the world and not apologizing for it. And I can see that there are a lot of people that seem to have an effect on your choices and decisions that you make in life. You have one feminine figure that is really good for you, actually. She may be pregnant. But then you have one feminine and one feminine figure and one masculine figure. Why can't I say that word? That are more focused on the aspect of money and stuff and more concerned for your financial situation. Like they're more logical. Dogs are barking. Okay. They can be a little feisty apparently too. And your main focus is on them. Don't focus on those people. Those type of people. And then the Temperance card came out. This is really telling me that you need to appreciate the stuff that you do have and the people that do support you, like this one feminine figure. You do have shit that you can appreciate and some stuff that you may have even manifested. But it seems that you're almost like, oh, that just happened like on its own, like that wasn't me. Like, oh, I didn't manifest that. That was gonna happen no matter what. No. There's shit that you manifested that isn't a coincidence. Shit doesn't just happen in life. Those people exist there for a reason. And you have amazing things in your life right now in which some you manifested. And you're like, oh, bitch. You're like, oh, that's not magic. That's just coincidence. No. It's you literally did that. Okay? You must be into manifesting and stuff. Or even if you're not, you did it. You're also very spiritual, Okay, we got a lot of cards falling out. You're very spiritual, and I'm getting the third eye and crown vibes from you with this card. And like those two people said, money is their main concern for you, your financial situation. Well, how are you gonna make money from doing that? How are you want to travel? Well, you need to make money from that. And it's like kind of pressuring you to keep your job or to not do that freelance thing or to not start that business and instead go to college, follow what everyone else does, because that's the only way that you can retire, have kids, get married, have money, and maybe travel once you're 50 something or 60 something. But that's not you. That's not you. And for some people, maybe it is, maybe that's their dream, but that's just not you. And you do get money. There's just like this balance to you that I see. And you don't see it. Like everyone compliments you all the time and you're just like, yeah, whatever, like, I guess. I don't know how to tell you this, but like you are just so graceful in everything that you do, which makes it so pure and beautiful. Like you have this thing. I don't know how you do it, just your vibe and your voice and your mannerisms and the way you speak and the way you react to things. It's just so pure and balanced. Like these two cards are your main cards, bitch. Pentacles is money. Swords is more like wounds and past wounds and stuff, which you have one that is coming up. But also I just want to say that you don't need to fix yourself all the time. You don't need to put your life on hold until you're fixed up, until until you've healed all of your past wounds. You can't live your life to the fullest until you heal all that. No. You will always have wounds to heal, and you will continue getting wounds to heal, and they will heal with time and experiences. You can't heal everything now and be perfect for the rest of your life. That's not how this works. And there are friends that you will meet or that you have met that are so good for you, and they have something to do with that more negative feminine energy. That, yeah. I'm really glad that you're listening to this tarot reading. Also, you feel like you haven't been Star card. That's one of my favorite cards. Dreams coming true. You give me those vibes that you were really spiritual before. Once your spiritual awakening, you were really into it. But now you've kind of fallen out because you're like, you haven't really done a lot of spiritual practices. Maybe you haven't done tarot in a long time. Maybe you haven't meditated in a long time. Maybe you haven't even journaled in a long time. I don't know. But you feel guilty for not doing those things. And you feel like wrong. And you just wish you were that person that you were when you were in your spiritual awakening or in your past. Literally the same exact card. You kind of feel like the world is against you. But know that you are the world. Everything that you experience, everything that you see and feel and smell and touch and taste and hear comes from you. It comes from you. Look, this is you. The whole world is you. Look at you just chilling there, beautiful. And then there's the world, and then there's your guides and your past loved ones that are looking after you. Look at those animals. Animals are so cool too. Keep talking to those animals. You're not crazy. But you just feel like the whole world is against you, and that you feel like you're gonna get where you want to be, but that there's always this feeling that you feel, and it's like, I don't want to feel this way, but I'm doubting myself. Girl, doubt will always be there. Doubt will always be there, and you can make it your worst enemy, and you can hate it for so long, and you have hated it for so long. But just accept it. Just accept that when you take risks can go so wrong. So wrong. Oh my god, I just saw a butterfly, and that symbolizes past loved ones. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay. You have a lot of angels with you, and maybe you've lost a loved one recently too. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about accepting doubt. Risks can go very, very, very wrong. Okay? And you will always have that little feeling or that little voice that will doubt you and will doubt that you succeed this really risky thing. It will always be there. Because whenever you take risks, there's doubt. And you know what? If you don't have doubt, that means you're not taking any risks. That means you're just not, maybe you're afraid of change, or you're just afraid of growing. And I think taking risks is so worth having doubt. Because for me, when I take risks, I know that I'm trying. I know that this next risk is getting me closer to where I want to be. And it makes me feel alive. So what if doubt is on my ass about this risk that I'm taking? I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna take it. I'll suffer the repercussions later, bitch. Like, there's that barking again. A lot of barking. I'm getting Saturn. Do you know Saturn by SZA? That's the vibes I'm getting. It goes, find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say I'll be better outside. None of this matters. Yes. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Tara. Yes, bitch. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. None of this matters. I love those lyrics. Find something worth saving. Find something so pure, like love or something. I don't know, that just makes me think of love, that lyric. And it's all for the taking, as in be selfish, okay? Be selfish. Take the shit that you want. And I'm pointing my finger at you because I feel like you don't do this. I feel like you feel guilty when you're taking something for yourself, when you're doing something good for yourself, but it might affect others. No. Just no. It's all, and none of this matters. I just really love that lyric because I feel like that saying none of this matters has always been there. Like, it's pretty popular, but it's always been so valid to me. And I got the Fool in reverse. So I'm gonna go back to when you were in your spiritual awakening phase, like doing spiritual shit, you know what I mean? The version of yourself that you miss, and that you haven't really done spiritual practices in a while. And this is you. This came out in reverse. I feel like the Fool, if it weren't in reverse, it would be like just flowing with life, doing what you want. If you have thoughts, you don't give a fuck. Like, you don't have nagging thoughts. And if you do, you just ignore them, and you're just free and exploring. And you have just this mindset that's just perfect bliss, okay? But now you're kind of embodying the opposite of that. So like, you do have thoughts, and like you feel like you always have to do something, and if you aren't doing it, then you're useless. Like, what are you doing? You always have to be doing something. And you feel guilty when you're not doing something productive. Yeah. No. And I think the reason why you're feeling this way is because of these people that won't leave you alone with your financial situation. How are you gonna make that? How are you gonna make money? Money seems to just like always in your head, and that it's so important to you, and if you don't make money, then you're useless. No. Money makes this world go round, okay? Sure, that's what my mom tells me all the time. But money is not worth losing that inner child spirit of yours. That childish spirit that doesn't give a fuck if they make money or not. That doesn't want to go to college, okay? You don't want to go to college, you don't have to. That childish self that is free and doesn't have these thoughts and doesn't care what other people think, and that just will go bare feet and run in the fucking grass if they want. Even if everyone's watching, they don't care. You have to embody that more. Even if you're faking it, just do one little thing. Like, I hope this inspires you to do that one little thing, because it's so important not to get trapped in all of these thoughts. And I feel like you're 18 or you're a young adult kind of thing, and you're feeling the pressure from these other adults or just these other people that have these just like enclosed mindsets that just don't match with yours. Like I said earlier, you are so balanced and pure. You're not supposed to be held back by these things. You're not supposed to follow everyone else. You're supposed to make your own map and your own path and do what you love, because you're not meant to just be a normal person. And I know sometimes you wish that, but you're not. That's just not you. And you faced a lot of helplessness and like grief in the past 2 years or a year, or even 3 or 4 years, and you feel like time is just flying by. You may also feel like you're losing your childhood. You feel like you're losing this sense of, oh my god, yay, spirituality! Oh my god, I'm gonna just meditate and do nothing today. Or I'm gonna do skincare. Or I'm gonna go swimming and go tanning after. Like, just shit that you just love to do. Or I'm gonna start this YouTube channel because I wanna make money off of YouTube. I don't wanna go to college. That's me. Fuck. You feel like you're losing that part of yourself. You feel like you have to adult now. Because, oh, you're 18 or you're 19 or 21, whatever. Would you rather go to college and have this random career that you don't truly like and work like 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 and get home, make supper, watch TV, and go to bed, then wake up and do the exact same thing? I don't think you would. Or would you rather take this risk that you want to do, start a business or start a freelance thing, whatever it is, and fail a bunch of times, but then one day you get it? I rather the second option, because my life isn't, to me, and I'm not suicidal or anything, sorry, trigger warning. My life isn't worth living if I don't try, and if I just give up on this thing that I want, because I know I'm meant to do it, because it makes me so happy and it makes my life so peaceful, just the thought of it. My life would not be worth living if I told myself that I was giving up on this thing and I was going to just a random job that I don't give a fuck about, and that I was spending my life doing something that I don't enjoy. I rather take those risks. I rather have doubt. I rather have people judge me. I rather have that if it meant that I was trying to do something with my life. And if you want to go to college or university, that is amazing. That's just for me, because it's not my dream, but it is other people's dreams. Everyone's dreams are valid. None are more important or righter than others. There's also a problem with women and beauty with you. Oh. A king and a queen. You're giving me more female energy. I feel like you are very beautiful. And you might know it, but you don't really think it. You're kind of afraid of how other people perceive your beauty. Something with beauty traumatized you in the past. Not beauty. Is it men? I just got a blood stain and like a lot of tears and like heavy breathing. You felt really, oh my god. You felt really lonely in the past. You felt like you were alone. And this is the thing I was talking about earlier. There's this thing that you have to let go of, and it has something to do with what I was just talking about. And it has burdened you. It has kind of burdened you for a long time. But just know that if you're worried about letting go of this thing, that it will come to you with time. It will happen, okay? You don't have to force it to happen. It'll just happen. And when it does, you're gonna be like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? Mark me like a blessing. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. You know a lot. You are young, okay? You're young. And you're so wise for your age. And people tell me that all the time, but I'm like, bitch, shut up. Just kidding. I hear that a lot about me. But you are just, like I said with these things, you're just so majestic and mesmerizing because of how you act and how you react to things. I already said that, but it's so true. Just the way that you perceive things is beautiful, and oh, it just makes me really happy. Like, what the fuck? Two boys. Yeah, it's definitely a problem with how other people perceive your physical beauty. That's definitely something that you need to release, and what you will with time and with experiences. And you're gonna push through. It's going to happen. It's gonna be a challenge, but you're gonna do it. And pretty soon, I'm gathering. Soon. Soon can be literally anything. And you gotta, I just saw the death card in reverse. One last thing that I'm gonna tell you is that you need to appreciate this version of you. I feel like ever since your spiritual awakening, you're like you're addicted to change, and you always want to change and get better and better and better. But you don't appreciate the things that you have and where you are now, okay? Like I said at the beginning of this video, you have things that are worth your attention and that are worth your gratitude. You don't always need to want things for the future or want things now, like right now. Like you really want a boyfriend, but you have these amazing friends and family. Or you want to gain more followers on your social medias, but you have a social media that is doing well. Or you want to renovate your van and live van life, like me, but you have a van. Do you know what I mean? Like, the shit that you want has an equal already in your life. And you're like, Actually, I want that. The universe is like, bitch, I already gave it to you. Let's pull one more card. Oh, yes. This sun card. Look at you. That's you. That's your child self riding on a horse, because why the fuck not? A unicorn maybe, if you're feeling like it. And the sun. I'm getting sunflower energy. Just really bright and like, it just makes me smile. Like really glowing, like you're gonna glow in the future because you're meant to shine, and I think that that is so beautiful. And two birds just passed by, a partnership. Okay, my love, thank you for watching. I hope this helped you. I enjoyed talking with you, and I actually really relate to you. So if this tarot reading really aligned with you, let me know, because I would love to talk about it, because I literally related to literally everything I just said. Thank you.